Sorry about that. I am sort of very, very unfamiliar with most chess variants outside of, the very few that I actually played in my life. I mean, I've played a decent amount of Bughouse, but also the Bughouse that I played as a kid is not the Bughouse that you guys would recognize, because in my Pioneer's house, which is where I played most of my Bughouse volume, we were playing a very, very gentlemanly rules Bughouse. You could not place a piece with check, let alone mate, and you couldn't even place a pawn on the 7th rank. So it was a very positional game. So when I grew up and I went abroad and people started inviting me to Bughouse games, and there's, huge Bughouse sessions during most top tournaments, because I think, Lev and MVL and Fabi, all of them are very much Bughouse aficionados. You've wasted 100 channel points, Skakhund, sorry. It really doesn't work. Sorry, but yeah, asking for games in that fashion does not actually get you anywhere. So when I got to uh, the Bughouse games during those top tournaments, and people start asking me to play, I just feel so lost, because it's just, the game is so much faster than what I'm used to. It's so much more aggressive than what I'm used to, that um, I just get completely overwhelmed by the amount of sort of immediate tactics that I need to calculate. And also, it will sound a bit strange, but there is, I think, very convoluted opening theory in that game. The way it's been played by the guys I named. Like they have sort of well-established opening ideas, which are quite well researched, and I just get completely blown apart. And the thing about playing Bughouse poorly is that, as I said, I don't really mind looking like an idiot myself, but Bughouse has this, corresponding character, because you are also letting your teammate down. And this is extremely annoying, because I'm very okay with the idea of losing against people who play better than me, but making somebody else lose because I'm an idiot, that's not very comfortable. Can we get some 3 checks? We could, but I don't know if it's the best use of our time, honestly. Yeah, thanks, Bruno. I'm pretty sure it's possible to equalize against that if you put your mind to it. I'm going to say no to the files, not because I disrespect your work, but because it just doesn't feel like it's something that I desperately need to study right now, and I don't really want to get too distracted. It does feel like a fun little idea, but like more specifically, I think I'll have more fun trying to research it myself rather than reading your files.